Wow. Ah! Heck, jeez. Ah! No! Ari! How long is the stream going for? I'll be going for a little bit. I was planning to go till like 5-ish, but if I run out of games, then I run out of games. So we'll see. If you need to go grab food, then go grab food. I would not ever dream of withholding sustenance from you, because Feigen need food. Don't need more games. No, I don't need more games right now. You want Crystal Mod? Why Crystal Mod when you can have problems? There we go. You can have Crystal. I need to change the game. That's the wrong thing. I am Crystal Fops, yay. I'm gonna have to put a smile on because I don't like the fact that it makes me angry. Yee. Oh, you're not showing me the games I can play. There we go. Yay. And actually, there's a bigger smile. Yee. This is how I got Simps. I like to think that I'd like to keep being the kind of person that can generate being appreciated by very nice people. Always look at me disrespectfully. Yes. Yay. Goals. Oh shit. What? Why outburst from the Zakarian?
Hey, Zordoom. Been a while.
That's a
Hopefully
little.
there aren't any guards out
You got
here.
gifted a sub to Filth. Oh, yay!
Processing
Filth is
center
good.
should be just up ahead. Please still be there, you guys.
I'm disappointed with the amount of bubbles in this tea. Oh, that emote. Terrible, terrible, and amazing. Chat might like tits. Can I push him up? I don't have a titty cam. You can see him though by the cup. Ah, my angry face. Yeah, you can see them, and you can also see the if I give, you can see my hands too. Like this. And I can actually, while I'm here, oops, where is it? Nope, that's nude. Nope. There it is. I got the stuff too. On my back. On my back. Midriff. If I played around in VTuber Plus now, then I could show you the entire model. Ah, wow. It is Crystal outfit, yay. I am Crystal. Yeah, Populous. So when you buy a model from Populous, you get 2 outfits. One was the model that was on my ref, which is the one that you just saw there, and I asked if he could do the crystal outfit for me for the rest of it. And if someone redeems tail cam, you can see what he did with the tail as well. If you haven't seen the images, the renders on Populous's page, Populous Ursus on I think it's Populous 89 on Blue Sky. He's got the renders of this where you can see everything, and including what he does with the tail. There you go. It's got bands, you see? It's banded just like crystals. There he goes. Yeah. And I wiggle. Excuse me. Bubble tea. Wah!
Getting close to the prison. It's all starting to come back to
It's
me.
also high syntaxy, yeah. Who is this? I forget we have no friend. We don't have Rivet. What's the name? Oh, I didn't need the thingy. Oh, I did it of my own skill. Without a prompt. Woo. Why have a loincloth? That's true. Yeah. No. Because, yeah. No, that's a very good point. Clearly, I just need to do away with my clothes. What do you want from me?
Make an entrance with the Bombardier! Guaranteed for an explosive
What is that?
good time! Feeling more precise than spray and pray?
Black Hole
Get the
Storm.
headhunter
What is
for
it?
stellar shooting! This
Yes.
beauty fires faster than a speedle in a prairie fire. Runs just as hot.
You also have a
too.
loincloth. Why have clothes when you have fur? Yeah, no, that's even more true. Buzz blades, cold snap, freezes them. Come on, got it.
Go on.
Do I?
You know you want it.
I don't know. I have many. Ooh. Can I? That has some missing. I don't use that very much. I don't actually like it too much. Lightning rod. That works pretty well. Nice.
You unlocked it.
It's my
sugar.
brand. It is my brand. Yes, no, Twitch TOS is something to be very mindful of because
Come on
now they
back
said
for
like
upgrades when you
VTubers
level
or
that
something like
up.
that with like you have to have them covered now, I think. So I have an underwear version, which I guess I should be making sure I wearing instead of a potentially like nude version. Because my avatar obviously only had a collar.
Looks like you've got some open sales and the raritanium to match.
But having now the boobage, what's this? What is this? Glove of Doom. Ah.
Oh my stars!
Okay.
That is a good one.
Then it may be the point of wearing clothes is they can be yanked off after the stream ends. Ah, I see. Yes.
Make sure
That's
to
fair.
tell your friends now.
Processing center. That has to be where Ratchet and Clank are being held. And Kit.
Oh, they don't seem that bothered by me. I don't know why.
Ships. This is what dreams are made of. And shaking the Emperor.
Is it not attacking me?
Reusable waste. Get her.
Oh, I guess it can. You're being horny, must be the end in the Y. Yeah. Insert that's my secret cap gif here. That's probably the best thing that the Avengers brought to
Who knew there were this many pirate
modern
ships in the
culture is that gif. Just there's a Sly Cooper Easter egg.
galaxy? To convert you to scrap.
Excellent. What does this do? Aye! Bitch. Oh, that's a nice gun. I like this gun. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Hee. You heard Sly Cooper? Yes, and there's an Easter egg in this level apparently. I have never played a Sly Cooper game, so it will probably not mean as much to me. What am I doing? Oh, I see. Well, why haven't they made a game with that yet then? Oh, well that wasn't what I was expecting. How's the sound on this, by the way? Is it too loud? Is it too
No
quiet?
alarms.
Ratchet
Now,
has a
find
weird,
over that
Ratchet and Clank has
processing
a bizarre kind of balance to it. Die on the hill that Dead Space 3 wasn't that bad of the game, was actually good in fact. Used the original weapons and didn't use the crafting system. Ah. That's fair. Oh, I'm back. Oh, okay. So where I go? The audio sounds fine? Okay, cool, thank you. Sábado y domingo. Weekend ring a joke. Yeah, he's all over the place. Being introduced by Jan and Craig. Oh, Bolt!
So shiny.
What? Now where? Oh, me when the weekend doesn't leave the Fortnite shop. Make space for Wendell. Yeah. I very much appreciate that Fortnite has furry characters because I think far too many other game studios have been far too cowardly to do it. They should just go ahead and make furries in every game they can. That's why Hero Forge is worth its salt. All these kind of things, is just make furries the characters. Because if you're going to make a game, just why not go all the way? Where the hell am I going? There. How does that help me? Oh, pardon me. Do I have to this? Oh, I see. There's another. Aha. I didn't do this one. Rebalance potential remake to not have the crafting system, take out dumb co-op, and incorporate some of the more impactful scenes. Don't do love triangle shit. Their modern graphics will make the outside in open space, but still completely claustrophobic from distance. Okay, cool. Gay people in the game? Absolutely. Aye! Wrong one. Wow. I nearly killed myself. Turians don't count as furries? They absolutely do not. No. Turians are the next best human option, the next best non-human option that makes Mass Effect not just another boring human story. And even then, all the other kinds of aliens are so human that they might as well be human. And Turians are good because they have, like, cat faces. Bony space cats. There we go. Let's make Turians into Taurians. Oh, from World of Warcraft?
Whoa. Close one. Fake rivet.
Eebee,
Has to be another
like
way
Taurs.
inside.
Oh, I see, okay. Oh, my nose. Taurens. Okay, right. Yes, you're right.
Since when do they lock the processing
They are
center?
sexy, but they aren't furry. I thought you said funny.
Has to be another way in.
Quarians are sexy though. More legs. Most thing improved by addition of more legs, yeah.
Bubbles, shouldn't you be in our Dolus?
Ah. More legs and or digigrade legs. Taurians,
Band doesn't call that sturdy.
left trigger and X. There we go.
Almost there. Come on, guys. Please, don't be down here.
World of Warcraft's creature design teams filled with queer trans furries because Valpera, Worgen, Tauren, and Drakthir are all things that can't be made by a cis person. Yeah. Winners of the Bug Kingdom. Spybot is near me. I'll take a look. Let's see. They're all down there, so as long as I don't go down, I might be able to find it. It's not in there. That's a mess. Ah! Hello, Spybot. Yay.
So cool.
Try not to go down challenge, immediately fail. Impossible. Incapable of it. Rhino time. So that's one hole. But what if I find a better hole? See? I think they're cute. They need to make Ratchet a little meaner and sassier in the next game. Insomniac's been playing it too safe with their protagonists, need to bring back sassy arsehole.
There's Clank, but I don't see Ratchet.
I like cockiness to a degree. I think it can get sometimes cockiness can get a little much, but this bubble tea was not a good idea for stream. I should have poured it into a glass. To get, oh dear, I just spat saliva. To get any kind of amount of bubbles, you have to tip it all the way up, and then you just get a mouthful of everything. Oh, goodness. Which spybots do I have? I don't remember.
Where are you guys?
Hello, slimies.
Definitely not Clank.
Well, yes, I know that.
Yo, we decided to like stop killing you.
You did.
Mind letting us out?
Yes. Just a little bit.
She's thinking about it.
I'd free them.
Have you seen someone who looks like me? No?
You'd best not be after me, booty.
Not a chance.
Big friend. Hi, big friend. Cockiness is cool when it's earned. I think it's probably because I got a little bit frustrated with it because so many of the like 80s, 90s cartoons had like someone who was actually kind of obnoxious. Like, I don't like the sort of animated Legend of Zelda series, like, excuse me kind of attitude. You can have a degree of like, you know, a certain amount of smart, of wit is very good, and I like that and appreciate that. Someone who can like stand their ground when they are confronted verbally. But I think like I was around far too many like arrogant assholes who thought they were funny and weren't really, and were just, I didn't. All boys school had some really annoying people in it.
Then just send your friends that way. If you need backup,
Take care of them. And thanks.
We'll take it from here.
You scared me. I'd let you rest, but we don't have a lot of time.
Boss.
You got here quickly. Thank you. They
Still
took
too many.
Ratchet and Kit.
Oh wow,
outdoors.
it was not the cutscene.
Something
So
about maximum security.
We'll catch up to them. And, I'm glad you're all right, Clank.
You too.
Sly Cooper is. I just said. It depends on the quality of the writing. You can always make it compelling and sympathetic. Also, yeah. As much as I don't like to acknowledge the existence of Firefly anymore, because Joss Whedon is one of the worst people.
And there they go.
The arseholery, the kind of that snarkiness they had for a lot of the main characters was very good. It was very well done. It was, some of it was very clever and had not been seen a lot before. So I appreciate that, if nothing else, that it did. And may the better things from it remain while Joss Whedon disappears into obscurity. Excuse me. Oh, I'm out. Damn it. Don't laugh at me. You're dead. Come here. Come here and die. Oh. Bye. Oh, there's more. Eee. Can't believe Hatsune Miku made Firefly. What a talented girl. Oh yeah, she's very good. She's worldwide renowned for all sorts of things. Kratos is a good example of a sympathetic asshole. I have only played a few minutes of the fourth Gears of War game, so I don't really know. Yeah, it's a sci-fi show that was directed by Joss Whedon. It's basically kind of most of everything good about it was kind of taken from series like Outlaw Star and Cowboy Bebop anyway. A lot of it, I think, was actually lifted directly from Outlaw Star. And I remember, I think it's been deleted now, but in a Reddit AMA at one point, Joss Whedon said that he had watched those series and drew a lot of inspiration from them. But has now since been deleted. Now he claims that he's never watched them, so it's like, well, we know that you're a lying piece of shit, so. Outlaw Star is one of my favourite anime series ever. I still listen to the soundtrack, because it is one of my favourites. The Outlaw Star soundtrack actually helped inspire a lot of scenes in my first book.
Complicated.
I understand. There was a lot of
And
chaos.
the same composer actually did the Shadow of the Colossus
Yeah,
music,
That.
if that's something more familiar to folks. Everything in the West is a space. Cowboy is inspired by Firefly, which is inspired by Outlaw Star and Cowboy Bebop. Yep, and Trigun too. I always thought that Outlaw Star, Trigun, and Cowboy Bebop could potentially take place in the same universe, and it wouldn't be incongruous.
Must be everyone who has ever crossed the Emperor.
Am I out of ammo? I am now. Trigun, yeah, I love Trigun. I recently bought the entire series of that on Blu-ray. Oh, that's what I've been doing. Whoops. I have not been just changing weapons, I've been just putting them on the D-pad. Now I don't know what I have. Let's do shilly. This is Sci-Fi Big 3. Nothing else has really captured the same vibe for me in terms of like desert space or like spacey things that they have. I'm a little sad because I really like them, but I don't know anything that's tried to emulate it since. It just still kind of feels like, I just wish I'd be watching Outlaw Star. I had a concept for an Outlaw Star sequel that starred obviously a great big muscular space werewolf kind of thing. Where is my normal pistol? That's it. Obviously, it didn't go anywhere. There was apparently an Outlaw Star manga, but it was apparently rather rubbish. It was all about Melfina going to school, which is very odd. Virilla sells Basher Stampede's coat? Yes, they do. Virilla does amazing costumes. Rivet, I'm sorry. You deserve better.
That's a lot of prisoners.
Cannon Buster. I don't know that one.
Everyone who has ever crossed the Emperor.
Hello, prisoner. Please return to your cell for your evening torture.
Nope, that's not what I want. What the?
Never bow to an enemy of our Emperor.
That's recent. There's other animes that I like for various reasons. But Outlaw Star, nothing has ever quite felt as good. What am I firing? What is this? Oh, I wanted that, that's why. Ah! There we go.
Priority. But that must mean Ratchet and Kit.
You can't let them get any deeper in
Bang,
the
bang,
prison.
bang, bang, bang. Ah! Because obviously Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is also very good. Out of ammo! There were some other things that I really like. There's some movies that are very good. Planetes is very good as like a kind of a space opera thing. Very much recommend that, especially if you're into like the more realistic mechanics of what orbiting space would be like. It's all about space debris collectors. Very interesting about story elements about the geopolitical aspects of space. I very much recommend that. Nothing has motivated you more to sit down and actually draft out an idea for a sci-fi story I've had for years than finding out Shad Brooks actually released his fantasy novel, and it's not just as bad as everyone thought. It was in fact significantly worse, and he's still sold 40,000 copies. Yeah, I am so distressed that people like Dan Brown and Shad Brooks and Ernest Cline can sell as many books as they do when they are absolutely shite. And yet I might move like 3 books a month if I'm lucky. But, you know, I know that there are hundreds, thousands of better writers around, especially queer ones, who would do just farting out something in 5 minutes would make it better than Ready Player One or things like that.
They must have manual controls as backup.
Desperately unimpressed that there are even the concept of something like Ready Player 2 exists, when Ready Player 1 should not have even done in the first place. Saw someone who modded the characters into a game and nothing is ever meant to be a hater more than whatever that shit was. What have you done? What did they do?
I do not mean to rush you, but Ratchet and Kit are about to be moved.
Hey.
You cannot stop me.
So I'd say if you want to write something better than them, go for it. You're already better than them, just simply by existing in the way that you do. They modded their characters have more outfits and stuff, and it looked like a dog. Whoops. Woo. And I know it's not really very professional of me, technically speaking, to shit on other writers, but when there are some who are actually like quite blatantly doing something out of sheer kind of like, you know, not necessarily capitalism, but like I guess it is kind of. They're not doing something because they actually have any creative merit. It's just because they want to. I don't know. It's hard for me to discuss what I think creative merit is, because a lot of fanfics are like that, and I like the idea of fanfictions, because fanfictions are a very vital thing. But Ernest Cline isn't doing it out of fanfiction. It's doing it out of, hey, look at me, look how cool I am. I don't enjoy that. Shad Brooks wrote a book about a self-insert Mary Sue mass murdering serial sexual assault assailant Peter who goes on a fucking redemption arc where he learns nothing, changes nothing.
Don't worry. We'll get
Oh, I read about that. Yeah, I read about that. I can't remember what it was, but geez, it sounds so bad. A friend of mine was at one point posting excerpts of doing like a live reaction of their read-through of an Ernest Cline book that wasn't to do with Ready Player One, and it was terrible. They couldn't even get the choreography and the continuity right.
Anyway, that's what's wrong.
And Ready Player One, it's kind of just like a mess of a stream of consciousness of like someone nudging in the elbow. You know when you're trying to watch something and they know a fandom reference is coming up and they're like nudging you in the side and going like and you're like, leave me alone, I can't watch this, I can't, you're just distracting me. That's what it feels like it was. The same way that the movie was just like a horrific cash grab, and they couldn't even do everything right because I mean there's so much that is wrong about Ready Player One anyway, just in the first place. That It's just I have a hard time talking about it because it makes me so irritated.
I will keep an eye on it.
Don't worry, Bolts. We'll save them.
Right. You fight. I will search for a way forward.
As a musician, you have a policy not to talk shit on any fellow musicians because there's not only last you can hurt chance of having any for you to work. So you can have all the talent in the world that if you're unpleasant to work with, people won't want anything to do with you. Yeah, I mean, this isn't like a case of someone who is on my same level. I'm not talking badly about other furry writers, unless it's someone who has been very specifically hateful, like the person who compared AI to autism unfavorably. What am I doing exactly? And someone like Ernest Cline is never going to be affected by the criticism that I have of him. I'm not doing it on the same level of professional exposure. But when he is like he's in his books are things like transphobic assumptions and very weird kind of incel behavior. It's like actually the substance to the story or the lack thereof is actually something worth criticizing.
Wasn't sure you'd actually.
So I think Ernest Cline is that kind of libertarian, conservative kind of leaning, like if not in the attitude then in the portrayal. And I think the portrayal of something, if you do it in a conservative manner, whether you mean to or not, is something that is also pretty harmful. He does suck, yes. The author Ready Player One does suck. There's a scene at the end where he stands trial for being Fantasy Hitler and charged with 28 million homicides and 500 counts of sexual abuse, and is 70% of the time reading that section is his victims talking about how thankful they are for giving him their children. What the fuck is that? Jesus Christ. That sounds like one of the worst things. Something that should never ever have existed. That's what I want. It's one of the worst books ever. Yeah, I can believe it. I can very well believe it. Oh, he's got a punching bag. I like this guy. Oh.
Ooh, I'm telling you.
Take this inspiration. My idea is, or your idea is better and deserves to be read more than others. Yeah. Ooh. I think people deserve to be a hater for the right things to hate. Hate is only harmful when it's meant to hurt those that shouldn't have to face it. Yeah. Yeah, there's a difference between hate and criticism as well. Like, you can say objectively, this author has conservative views. This is a inappropriate view of what, or this is an inappropriate presentation of what this thing is, especially if they're marginalized. I think those are things that are fair to say without saying empirically you're a bad person, because you can do things out of ignorance and not necessarily malice. But how you react to those things as you're told them is vital. You say, oh, I didn't realize that, that shouldn't have happened, I'm sorry, I'll do better, instead of going, how dare you, I like this book, I didn't mean to, it wasn't made with the intent to hurt anyone, you're just being a hater. That is showing that it's not, they're showing that they don't have responsibility to change themselves, which is inappropriate and kind of shows the lack of integrity they have towards their own content. Where am I going? Whoa! Wow. Ah! Heck, jeez. No! Aggie! You had the conversation about the your brother about Hasbin Hotel? Yeah. Not a writer, but you have a lot of criticism of Stephen King than Arthur does. I can't quite read that, but as does a lot of people. We don't get up in arms about it because, like you said, he sometimes does things out of ignorance. Mainly the whole, not only the ancient Indian burial grounds, he's also kind of a neo-lib smug guy on Twitter as well. Like there was one point where he was blaming the people who live in red states for the for electing people like Ron DeSantis when it was gerrymandered to fuck, and like they're actually, you know, people in red states aren't blanket conservative, because I live in a red state, and it's like, excuse me, I did not vote for the people that are in office, but they've fucked everything up. So I know I was trying to press the button and I kept pressing the wrong button. That's it. That's the button I pressed. There we go. Wow. Yes. Where am I going? Whoa. Good lord. There we go.
Yes.
What did I get?